Hey, okay, so it's day 7. It's the last day in phase 1 of the ultimate reset. I've got 2 more phases, that's 2 more weeks, and I actually feel pretty good. There was a couple days that I didn't. I had crazy migraines from caffeine withdrawal, and then I also had some kind of weird, my body was overheating and it made me feel really dizzy and I had to lay on the floor. That was weird too. But apparently it's all normal when your body's working really hard to cleanse itself. So good thing I'm on disability because that would have been weird at work. The only other thing too would be that if you're not used to drinking as much water as it's instructing you to, you pee every 20 to 30 minutes. So my family has thought that I've had a urinary tract infection, for the past week or so. So that's not a big deal though. But if you had to work, it'd be weird if you had to pee every 20 minutes. I also learned that I am a bored eater. I eat all the time. And when I mean all the time, I used to think that I just snacked. Well, this whole phase of the reset taught me that I am a bored eater and I eat every 5 minutes. So the first 3 days, I was hungry. Really couldn't figure out why I was so freaking hungry. I thought I was gonna die. Turns out, not really that hungry. My hunger is really thirst. I'm thirsty. My body is thirsty, and then after I stopped focusing on being so hungry, it turns out I really wasn't that hungry. But my body was so trained to being used to eating every, I'm going to change it from 5 minutes to say maybe 30 minutes to an hour, but that might be a lie. But when I learned that I wasn't, and I stopped focusing on food and kept myself busy and did other stuff, turns out not that hungry. So I also, some of the pros of this, right? So I learned I'm a bored eater, so I learned how to fix that. I learned that I don't drink enough water, and so I've been keeping up on that. I also learned that there's certain foods I don't like. Not a fan of the seaweed too much. I do like seaweed because I do like sushi rolls. I like seaweed salad when you go out to Chinese restaurants and stuff. And I also like miso soup when I go out to restaurants, but I learned that I don't like it when I make it myself. Oh, it was awful. It had a different taste. I don't know. Maybe I messed it up. I also couldn't get over the fact that I was eating fermented soy, which, by the way, that's what tempeh is. However, when I had it for breakfast the other day, it really isn't that bad as long as you marinate it, for an hour, not longer, because then it gets too strong. But it wasn't so bad. So other than that, you're not hungry. The meals they give you, it's a lot of food. And this morning, I was supposed to have oatmeal and flax with apples and then a thing of yogurt. I didn't even eat the yogurt because the oatmeal and flax was too much for me to eat. So I'm getting used to the schedule and preparing for phase 2, which should be easier. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, another thing. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Fitness, family, fun. Power greens by themselves is disgusting. I wanted to vomit. I now take them, if you ever choose to do this ultimate reset, shot glass, shot it up, power greens, followed by a lemon wedge. I swear. It's the only way to get them down. All right. Well, I'll let you know how phase 2 goes. Talk to you later.